Okay, so we know this. We know the sine of the angle is y over r. If we ever deal with doing this process on the unit circle, if we're specifically doing this on the unit circle, would we be okay to understand r is 1? Forget about it, because I don't need to divide by 1. The unit circle says that r is always 1. And then cosine, if this is specific to the unit circle, also forget that. So we're just going to look at x. Done. Tangent, sorry, you got to just do that. Cosecant. To do cosecant, this is what you're going to do. Since it's the flip of sine, you're going to take the y value and flip the y value. Secant is the flip of cosine, so whatever the x value is, you can put it upside down. And cotangent, there's just going to be a division.
What do you mean when you say flip the x?
So if my x value is root 2 over 2, as a cos, the secant would be 2 over root 2. Like I'm just going to flip these numbers. So if this is 1/2, this one would be 2. Just flipping these. Yeah, you just flip the top and the bottom. Yeah. Okay, so the sine of 210 degrees. So can you go to 210 degrees? This was actually the same question from grade 11. Go to 210 degrees. And it's sine. So what are you looking for with sine? Y. So your answer is, boom, -1/2. That's it. You're done. Okay, that was a grade 11 question. So grade 10 means I'm going to put some radians in there yet. 5 pi over 6, can you locate that for me? Where's 5 pi over 6? So you're looking at your unit circle, and it's a cosine question, so what should you do if you look for cos? X, so -√3 over 2. Okay, 330, so everybody's looking at it on your unit circle. So 330 degrees, and we said tangent is the y divided by the x. So y divided by x what do you do with dividing two fractions with each other? Flip, multiply. That was also a grade 11 question, if you can remember that one. Okay, 7 pi over 6, find it. Where is it located? So 7 pi over 6 is right there. Secant. What is secant the flip of again? Cos. Cos is the x value. So I have to do the flip of the x value. Okay, and when I do negatives, I just put it as a negative fraction. So some of you write this because you flipped it together like that? It's not wrong, it's just not mathy, like math grammar. Okay? Okay, the next question. Where do you go when you're looking for negative pi over 6? Negative pi over 6, where would you find it? What's one?
330.
It'd be the same as looking at the 330 marker, right? Would that make sense to you? Negative pi over 6, you would look there. So if you're looking at 330, what is the y? That's what you're looking for. Sine is y. Negative a half. Okay, here we go with the coterminal stuff. Understanding where 23 pi over 6 is. Okay, this is how I'm going to do it. 1 pi is what as a fraction? 6 pi over 6, right? 2 pi, we're at 12. What if I go to 3 pi? Does anybody know that number? What do you say? 18. What if I go to 4 pi? 4 pi is 24 over 6. Oh, that's too much. 24 would be too much, right? So where do you actually land? You would land short of the 24, right? Because you're at 23. So it'd be the same as what as a degree? The 330 degree marker. So if you're looking at the 330 degree marker, cosecant is the flipped of sine. So if you flip sine, you're flipping the y. So this is what I did. The y was negative a half. So I flipped that, boom, negative 2. Okay, here we go. A little bit more work now. So the tan of 315. So we're going to be doing a y divided by an x. So 315. Y divided by x. Actually, that's easy math.
0.
This fraction and this fraction look the same, and then they got divided. So what do you get when something's the same and divide? 1, but this is a negative. Okay, so that's what this came out to be. Times the secant of 240. So can you put your eyes on 240? And secant is us flipping. I need to get the x and upside down, put it upside down. So 240x is the negative a half. So if you flip negative a half, you get negative 2. So that answer is 2. Okay, you're going to have to figure out on the last one. 20 pi over 3. Where does it land? See if you can do it on your own, and then I'll do it. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. 3 pi over 3, 6 pi over 3, 9 pi over 3, 12 pi over 3, 15 pi over 3, 18 pi over 3. The next increment would be 21. So the coterminal spot is 120 degree marker. Did you land there? 120 degree. And this question talks about sine. So what is the y value at that location? Root 3 over 2, but I have to square that value. That's what that's talking about. Okay, so this is all without a calculator. I haven't touched my calculator today. What is root 3 squared? Just 3. And then 4 squared, or sorry, 4 squared. 2 squared is 4. There's your answer, 3/4.